Hello everyone, welcome to this afternoon class. So last couple of days we are talking up and taking up ideas which we haven't discussed this far, um, especially like the issues around CAT which we don't discuss. Just a moment, let me if I'm online or not. Just a moment, let me So how to stay calm in CAT? Now this is a very subjective question, okay? And people can look at calmness and the ability to maintain their cool, the ability to maintain their a lot of time word is used presence of mind. A lot of time word is used confidence. A lot of times word is used as to uh, that you are pro at it, or you are a boss at it, or you're amazing at it, you are good at it. So actually it's boiled down to very simple uh, things that um, you are a little more aware of your thoughts and emotions, and you have put in the required amount of effort in whatever is challenging you, in whatever you're about to do, so that your mind believes that you can do it. So hence the reason we have been asking you to write as many mock tests and as many topic wise tests and sectional tests as possible. And still you have time, you can improve your scores. Still you can improve your scores in CAT, and you can also apply for a lot of entrances after CAT, like NMAT and SNAP and IFT, and those forms are out already. You can apply them, and you can ZAT and you can apply in those entrances, and you can enter into you can get into a good top 30 top 40 MBA college in India, and will really mean a lot of difference than studying from a C, sorry for the word, but C grade state level MBA college of some state level university where you might not get good placement. But if you study from one of those top 30-40 colleges which come under this A list, or a little beyond A list, I think the kind of placement and the kind of growth you will get, that is, obviously the people who study from smaller colleges, from less known colleges, they will also grow in life, but you will have a little benefit if you will put in effort now, if you'll act smartly. The whole story is that you do efforts to improve your skills, like I've said, put in everyday effort with a couple of questions, and at the same time put in effort, and in the same time you also try to stay calm by sleeping well, by eating well, by doing some exercise, by being aware of your thoughts and emotions, by practicing meditation, mindfulness, any kind of a breathing exercise which brings awareness to your thoughts, to your breathing back, and hence also makes you aware of your thoughts. And if the certain kind of thoughts which keep bothering you a lot, you make a note of those thoughts, so that the frequency of those thoughts, they reduce or come down. So at this point I will not be talking about how to create a thought log, or how to go about it, but just making a simple note not a lot of notes, but a few thoughts which come to you a lot, especially when you're writing the examination, what bothers you and what emotions come to you. If you're a little bit more aware of your thoughts and emotions, then managing those thoughts and emotions will get better. So my name is Anupam, and I can tell all this from my experience of training so many candidates and training for CAT for so many hours. And apart from that, you can double the number of students and double the number of hours if you take into account my overall verbal ability training experience. I'm also talk from a vantage point of a content developer who creates questions, because I've created questions for GMAT as well. Please download and install Unacademy app. Go to Plus, go to CAT, and subscribe. These are the four options and 5 options in front of you. For people who are trying for CAT 2021, 24-month program, which comes down to 18,900, makes sense. Use the code Saxena Live to get this pricing. And also try and look at the other programs which you have, such as 6 months wala, which is 14,000 for 6 months. That is also amazing for the CAT 2020 people. Okay, use the code Saxena Live to get 10% discount. Yeah, so again, it was the same thing, that if you sleep well, if you are sleeping well, now sleep is also an issue in COVID times. So I would recommend you to, like I discussed yesterday also, to have a dark bedroom. You stop all the light sources which come to you. You also keep your phone away. Although I am having problems with these things, I am watching certain web series late into the night. Although I don't usually do it, I usually manage it, but sometimes it becomes difficult to stop. And that's the point. You have to make a note in a diary somewhere that how your day should go, or what time you should sleep, or what time you should close everything else. So I think that is how working slowly and steadily in small steps is going to make a difference. I think it is extremely important to exercise also when it comes to sleep well. I think exercise is also important, because if you do exercise properly, then at least before, like in the evening, 4 or 5 p.m., whenever the sun is sets down in your city, in your area, whenever there is, you can go for a short run or a short walk. Also, you can try and do something in morning if it's possible. Then what happens, that the morning one is even better, because it sets a tone for your entire day. And then you can eat well, and you can please try and sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours, no matter how much work is there. Try and plan your day, try and plan a week, try and plan months in advance, if it comes to that. But please try and sleep well. Please try and get good quality sleep. It is very, very important. Exercise, again, like I said, it's very important to do proper exercise. It is extremely important to work out in the morning or in evening for half an hour to 1 hour. You can do running, swimming, cycling, yoga, gym, or anything else which you can, or any of the sports which you would like to take. Pursuing some hobbies also makes sense. For example, if you have hobbies of, say, painting and art and music, dance, or you play any musical instrument, or you can learn classical vocal, or you can learn classical Indian music, or classical Western, or classical Carnatic music. It's going to be helpful. Listening to music also helps. So if you can install any one of those apps which give to you access to free music, or say small monthly charges for giving you ad frees, AI based music algorithms which recommend you, even if you've not chosen next few tracks, the apps behaves like a jockey for, like a music jockey, like a disc jockey for you, or a radio jockey for you, and the app will sort of recommend you the itself to place certain tracks based on your your age and the gender and the kind of music you've listened, and how people of your gender and your age and people like such music they have listened to, what chances you have of liking this music. So I think this. So these things I think help, and I think good sleeping, exercise, and diet. I think these three things, they are form the crux of a healthy mind. What happens that if you're eating well, if you're sleeping well, and if you're exercising, the overall functioning of the body is better. The overall functioning of your cognitive abilities is better, right? So if you have some hobbies, you're eating well, you're exercising, you're sleeping on time, you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours, then the overall health standpoint, this becomes extremely good for you. Okay. So please try and eat at least 3 to 4 times. Eat healthy stuff. Eat fresh food. Have protein, carbohydrates, veggies. Non-veg you can also have if you feel like, but try and have everything in moderation. Don't overdo anything. Have a little bit of fruits or nuts, curd. If it doesn't harm your body, because some people are also, they have allergy towards certain food substances. So try and eat. Also, I think I discussed yesterday also this same point, that when it comes to the stomach related challenges, or say dysentery or this kind of things, or diarrhea, or food food poisoning cases. So if you stay in an area where you have heard about these things happening, there are stores and small stores in some towns and smaller towns specifically, and in big towns also, if there's a store or there's a place where you have heard, then avoid eating from such stores, and for last couple of days before CAD, avoid having outside food if possible. Try and have simple food from stores, or if you want to have something exotic, something spicy, go for little pricey, little standard quality restaurants or delivery options, so that or a place that they make okay food, because a bad stomach or a food poisoning or something of that sort on the day or the day before or 2 days 3 days before, it can have certain impact on your performance, especially if you're traveling, if you're outside and the center is a little far from your home, or if you take a train or a bus, then the entire mood will go upset. Okay. In case you are traveling to a new city, make sure that you reach the city 1 day in advance, and even if it means that you're not able to revise whatever you have read the earlier day, revise it the day earlier. Go and check into the hotel at least the prior afternoon, and try and go to visit the center once. Try and go and see the center at least once, so that you know as to how the center has to be found. Or if the center is very nearby, get confirmed address from 2-3 people, or from a traffic police constable or any person, 2-3 people who can vouch ki, okay, this place is very near to your hotel or where you're staying, and just by half an hour's walk, or say 10 minutes of auto, you can reach the place. Then it's fine. But if it's really if it's a place which is little far from where you're staying in your hotel, if it's new to your city, if you're new to that city, then it's good that if you go 1 day before, or you try and reach the venue at least an hour or two before the reporting time is, so that you have enough time to navigate. Although these problems have reduced a lot because of the Google Maps and other things, and GPS. So nowadays these things don't occur a lot. But yeah, at one point of time in days when Ola, Uber and GPS and Google Maps wasn't there, and people used to have problems, and there were cases where people could not reach the exam center on time, or they reached late, or they couldn't find it on the day, and they panic, or they were in so much of panic that they couldn't write at all. So all these steps which I'm taking, they are being taken to reduce the amount of anxiety or the amount of stress which the exam gives to you. So there's a certain amount of avoidable stress which comes when you write an all India exam of this level. But if you compound it with other stressors, then life becomes even more difficult. This is how it is. So then comes, awareness of thoughts and emotions is very important. See, if you are a little more aware of your thoughts and emotions, if you see, when you're writing the test, a mock test or a topic-wise test, or a full-length test, or a section-specific test online, and you have some constant thought in your mind, you can make a note of that thought, and you can make a note of, if you can do, what is the emotion which you get after you get this thought. Just do that. Don't try to stop the thoughts. Just become aware of them. If you just become aware of those thoughts and emotions, they will become manageable. They will take their own course. You need not do it. So that's how they say, that let it happen, or let it be, or let life happen to you, or surrender to the life as it happens. Do not try and do things which you think are you do not, of course thoughts will come, but then just being aware of those thoughts and emotions is going to because I think the problem with thoughts is that the more you think about the thoughts, it becomes unbearable, it becomes difficult, and more you are calm and relaxed about it, which will naturally come by not thinking about the thoughts, and not forcing thoughts on the thoughts itself, but just being aware of them, and naturally you will see that somewhere things will take their own course correctly. Meditation, it depends. See, meditation, if you are aware of some techniques, if you are aware of certain methods, I think it is helpful. There are a lot of techniques how to meditate. Every school of thought or every lifestyle guru will tell you one technique, but focusing on your breathing in and out, it is a very basic and it's a very common technique which we use in India. And I've also heard that in every religion, in every faith, in every sect, there are some different techniques are used. So I think that they're all same thing. It'll all boil on the same thing, that awareness of your thoughts and emotions. That's where all these techniques will boil down to, in a very simple language. That if you're aware of your breathing, then there's a high chance that you will be aware of your thoughts. If you're aware of the body sensations, it's a high chance that you will be in a high state of awareness and you'll be aware of thoughts and emotions. If you are aware of say the pain on your back, or say the pressure which your thigh feel, or the force which your thighs feel when you sit on the chair, or when the sound, okay, or the smell which you have. So if you're aware of all these senses, then your awareness is a little higher, and you are a higher awareness of your thoughts and emotions, and that is how the that is how the calmness and the relaxation actually starts. Saying get calm, get relaxed doesn't work out, but I think more than that, saying get calm and get relaxed, cracking a joke is better because people will actually become aware of their own laughter at least. So that sort of calms down the emotions a lot. Instead of saying calm down, or maybe offering a glass of water. Also, say if you feel thirsty, have a little water. Take a little when you're preparing. Also, take breaks. When you're writing a full-length examination, of course you cannot, and that's why we want. But when you're preparing, when you're writing and you're preparing, writing notes or writing questions, in these classes also you can take a break of 15 minutes, 5 minutes in between, and then you can again come back after 10 minutes. So that also holds true for your actual exam also, and when you're writing test also. That if you think that you are stuck somewhere, stuck in a question, stuck in a couple of questions, then just move on to the next question, or give yourself 15 minutes, 15 seconds. Just close your eyes and see the thoughts passing by yourself. See your breathing coming up and down. Now, after 15 seconds, start all over again. After 30 seconds, or you can take a minute also. I think 1 minute of break after every 30 minutes is, you deserve it, I think. Because it's a very mentally taxing activity. So you can try all this when you are writing your full-length test and your sectional test or topic-wise test. I think this is really going to help you. Then comes yoga. So yoga is again really helpful in terms of your physical and mental health both. It helps you to stay fit, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. At the same time, yoga is also helpful when it comes to the breathing part also. So yeah, breathing and yoga, they are very much related topics. See, this is again a little sorry, the spelling mistake. So a log of frequently occurring thoughts. See, like I said, that if you can become aware of certain thoughts which come to you more often, and you can keep a track of them, I think this is going to be helpful for you. However, this may not be helpful as of now, but you can try. If there's a certain negative thoughts which come to you very often, you can keep a log of frequently occurring negative thoughts. Basically, it can be of any thoughts. It can be related to examination. It may not be related to CAT or your future or a career. It may be related to something in family or in relationships or with friends or your school or your office or your college, or your neighbor, or something else. Because of the social media influence, we have become too attached to the news, to the information. For example, right now I find myself very attached to whatever is happening in the US, though it really has an impact on my life, and it might never have an impact on my life. But still, I feel very much attached, and I feel that it's something which I should look in every day, twice or thrice, at what happened. Did Trump concede or not? Is Joe Biden shifting into the White House or not? So it doesn't matter to me at all. But because of the social media and our consumption of it, we also don't manage our usage of social media properly. Or Google, since we have Google search engine, we can just type US elections and then something will pop up and you will go on and read it. So I think our awareness of what we are typing, and keeping phone away for a while, keeping laptop away for a while, and taking some moments of silence and some certain moments in which we just sit in a dhyan position, and we sit in calmness or quietness wherever we are, even on a chair also. I think this is going to be really helpful. So these are certain things which I want to discuss about from a lifestyle standpoint. I hope they will be helpful for you. Unacademy subscription offers you live classes. You get to interact with the educator, live polls and leaderboard, test series and analysis, and live doubt clearing sessions. Please use the code Saxena Live to get 10% discount. Also on our app, there are a lot of free features such as your free special classes and free quizzes, which will be very helpful for you, and they're absolutely free. I think an academy subscription is an amazing investment into your future. We'll be helping you in postcat and other management entrances like IFT, ZAT, NMAT, SNAP, and also we're going to help you in GDPI. So please subscribe to Unacademy. Thank you very much.